Share this with manager Jurgen Klopp says Liverpool are in Rome to create dreams as they aim to reach the final of the Champions League for the first time in 11 years. Liverpool won 5-2 in the first leg at Anfield last Tuesday, meaning Roma have to score at least 3 goals. "We want to reach the final. It is big," said Klopp. "I really think we deserve to be here." Defender Joe Gomez is out after picking up a knock in the draw with Stoke, but forward Sadio Mane is in the squad. "We don't think about how our grandfathers came here and won the European Cup in 1984, added Klopp. "We don't need to make it any bigger. We know the history. We just need to do what we do and the boys need to play their football. If we get the result we need, we deserve to be in the final. But if Roma get through, then they deserve it. If you want to win, you have to accept you might lose. You have to be brave. You have to be active." Liverpool midfielder Georginio Wijnaldum said it was always the team's aim to reach the final. "From the moment you start playing in the Champions League, it is a big thing. When you go far, it is a big moment for all of us," he said. Liverpool will be without 5 first-team players for the second leg after midfielder Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain suffered a season-ending knee injury in their victory at Anfield. Adam Lallana, Emre Can and Joel Matip are also unavailable, but left-back Alberto Moreno could return. Roma's Diego Perotti, ankle, and Kevin Strootman, knock, are ruled out. Liverpool will also be without assistant manager Željko Buvac, who will not be involved with the first team for the remainder of the season for personal reasons. A 3-0 win at the Stadio Olimpico would take Roma through, just as it did when they stunned Barcelona in the quarter-final after losing 4-1 in Spain. The next week features 2 potentially season-defining matches for Liverpool. After the return leg in Rome, Klopp's side face a trip to Chelsea on Sunday as they look to secure a top 4 finish and qualification for next season's Champions League. "We created a basis and now we have to finish it. There are a few things to do. Let's play the next game, try to make the best of it, then we'll see," Klopp told the club's website. Rome is on red alert with 3,000 police officers deployed to provide extra security during the semi-final. Liverpool supporter Sean Cox, 53, remains in critical condition after being attacked close to Anfield by visiting supporters before last week's first leg. Around 5,000 Liverpool fans are expected to attend, but police say they can guarantee the safety of fans as long as they obey Italian rules. Liverpool asked for an extraordinary meeting with UEFA, Roma and Italian police after the first leg and issued safety advice to travelling fans. Italian football writer James Horncastle Liverpool like to invite teams onto them and hit them on the break. Once Liverpool made some adjustments in midfield in the first leg with James Milner coming short, they kept hitting balls over the top and Eusebio Di Francesco and his team were slow to react. They gave themselves a chance of another comeback with the 2 goals at the end, but more than being the fruit of any tactical change, Mohamed Salah had gone off. The fear factor had declined and Liverpool had faded. Liverpool have consistently shown as all they need is 15 or 20 minutes to blow teams away. "It's hard to see this Liverpool team not scoring, not just the Stadio Olimpico but anywhere this season." European football writer Julian Lawrence: "You have to get your pressing right 99% of the time. It's a very risky strategy and ultimately it was a risk that was too great to take as Liverpool. Every time they went beyond midfield, it was 1v1 and you felt a goal was coming. They could have had 8 or 9. I think Di Francesco sent his players in with a losing hand. It's like they never saw Salah play before ever." For the first goal, Kostas Manolas invited him to shoot on his left foot. "You've played with him." Everyone knew watching that Salah was waiting for an opening to bend the ball like he did. Manolas was so naive. That wasn't Di Francesco's fault. He can't change the approach now, he has to go for it and see what happens. Even if they lose 3-0, they have to try. You don't score 3 goals by sitting deep. European football writer Rafael Onigstein: "Barcelona did Liverpool a favour by showing what can happen if you approach the game with the wrong mentality and the wrong spirit. I don't think Liverpool will make the same mistake. They'll realise their best way to succeed is just to play their own game and try to draw Roma forward before hitting them on the break, and not just sleepwalking to a 3-0 defeat like Barcelona did. I don't see it happening twice." You'd have seen one thing Liverpool don't like is to play against deep teams who play on the break. "I'm not saying Roma should play like Stoke did at the weekend, but at least adjust a bit to keep yourself in the tie." This Liverpool team were so happy to see that approach. "It was very surprising to see an Italian manager fall into that trap. Maybe a bit of inexperience at this level, thinking we stick to what we do and the other team have to adjust." Share this with